welcome back to another video with Luchikin. Now, I had a long debate in my head about what to make this video about, and I figured since I'm doing a drawing of myself, let's get all intimate and cozy and talk a little bit about who I am. Now, my name is not really Luchikin, but that is a nickname that I've had from my dad since I was a kid. And even though he's the only person in the world that calls me that, it's kind of stuck around with me. I don't know if you can tell, but I am an immigrant. I currently live in the country of Canada, but I was born in the Ukraine. We are strong and stubborn people. Or at least I feel like we come off that way, and obviously I'm not meaning to generalize. I live with my wonderful cat. Her name is Pixie. She keeps me happy, and she's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Now, after I put out my last video, someone did point out to me how negative I am towards myself. And the more videos that I make and the more stories that I tell, I think it will not take you very long to figure out that I am totally and utterly the biggest pessimist that you could ever meet. It's something that I'm working on, and something that ironically I have a really, really hard time being optimistic about. The thing is, I don't want my stories to be about negativity. I'm not here to whine and complain, but I do want to talk about my struggles, because it's okay to not be okay, and understand that everyone feels lost sometimes. Throughout the last couple of years, I've been spiraling deeper and deeper and deeper into a very dark place in my mind. And instead of continuing to hate myself for it or pity myself for it, I'd rather talk it out. Because hey, therapy ain't cheap, baby. So I might as well put it on the interwebs, because isn't that what everybody does nowadays anyway? And at the end of the day, my fuck-ups make me the beautiful person that I am today. My fuck-ups may make me more insecure in myself. They keep me from achieving my true potential, sometimes even making me batshit crazy and pushing people that are amazing away. But they've also made me more loving and more compassionate and understanding to people when they're really in trouble. And my fuck-ups have made me interesting, to say the least. I have a lot of stories that would just not have happened if I was not who I am right now. Every single person in this world is an asshole sometimes. It really depends on who's telling the story. Now, I'm not going to talk for very much longer, because this video is quite long as it is, and I just want us all to relax and enjoy the music and draw along. Maybe you can do a self-portrait along with me. Maybe you want to draw your best friend. Maybe you're just doodling, or maybe you stopped watching 2 minutes ago. But the wonderful thing about a self-portrait is that you get to look at yourself in a different light, and I'm working on seeing myself in a more positive outlook, and I hope that some of you can do the same. Now, I can say that life's a bitch and then we die, but I think it is way better said in BoJack Horseman, which may or may not reference ad nauseum, because I do love the dark and relatable storytelling of that show. Because the reality is, life's a bitch, and then you keep living.